Hello everyone. I'm going to read something this morning called The Song of the Original Mind by Bankei, the Zen Master Bankei. Unborn and imperishable is the original mind. Earth, water, fire and wind, a temporary lodging for the night. Attached to this ephemeral burning house, you yourself light the fire, kindle the flames in which you are consumed. Search back to the time when you were born. You can't remember a thing at all. Keep your mind as it was when you came into this world. And instantly, this very self is a living, thus come one. Ideas of what's good, what's bad, all due to this self of yours. In winter, a bonfire spells delight. But when summertime arrives, what a nuisance it becomes. And the breezes you loved in summer, even before autumn's gone, already have become a bother. When you've got money, you despise the poor. But have you forgotten how it was back when you were poor yourself? The money you amassed in life, amassed with a demonic heart, you watch with horror and alarm, seized upon by hungry ghosts. Throwing your whole life away, sacrificed to the thirst for gold. But when you saw your life was through, all your money was no use. Clinging, craving, and the like, I don't have them on my mind. That's why nowadays I can say, the whole world is truly mine. You're longing for the one you love. It's for the present time alone. It only exists by reason of the past before she'd come along. To recall someone means you can't forget, not to recall them, that you had never had forgot. Thinking back over the past, you find it was an evening's dream. Realise that, and you'll see everything is just a lie. Those who feel embittered by life in this floating world of grief anguish themselves, distress their minds, brooding over empty dreams. Since after all, this floating world is unreal. Instead of holding on to things in your mind, go and sing. Only original mind exists in the past and in the future too. Instead of holding on to things in your mind, let them go. When you don't attach to things, the floating world will cease to be. Nothing is left, nothing at all. That's what living Tathagata means. Having created the demon mind yourself, when it torments you mercilessly, you are to blame and no one else. When you do no wrong, your mind's the demon. There's no hell to be found outside. Abominating hell, longing for heaven, you make yourself suffer in a joyful world. You think that good means hating what is bad. What's bad is the hating mind itself. Good, you say, means doing good. Bad indeed, the mind that says so. Good and bad alike. Roll them both up into one ball, wrap it up in paper, and then toss it out. Forget it all. Mysteries and miracles, there are no such things. But when you fail to understand, the world's full of weird happenings. This is the phantom who deceives, who makes us take the false world to be real. Fame, wealth, eating and drinking, sleep and sensual delight. Once you've learned the 5 desires, they become your guide in life. Notions of what one should do never existed from the start. Fighting about what's right and what's wrong, that's the doing of the I. When your study of Buddhism is through, you find you haven't anything new. Enlightenment and illusion, too, never existed at the start. They're ideas that you picked up, things your parents never taught. If you think the mind that attains enlightenment is mine, your thoughts will wrestle one with the other. These days, I'm not bothered about getting enlightenment all the time, and the result is that I wake up in the morning feeling fine. Praying for salvation in the world to come, praying for your own selfish ends, is only piling on more and more self-centeredness and arrogance. Nowadays, I'm tired of praying for salvation too. I just move along at my ease, letting the breath come and go. Die, then live. Day and night within the world. Once you've done this, then you can hold the world right in your hand. It's the Buddhas I feel sorry for, with all those ornaments they wear. They must be dazzled by the glare. Still too soon for you to be a Buddha in the temple shrine. Make yourself a Deva king, standing at the gate outside. If you search for the Pure Land, bent upon your own reward, you'll only find yourself despised by the Buddha after all. People have no enemies, none at all right from the start. You create them all yourself, fighting over right and wrong. Clear are the workings of cause and effect. You become deluded but don't know it's something that you've done yourself. That's what's called self-centeredness. Grown used to the conditioned world, grown used to the world of transience, when you become deluded like this, you're the one who's losing out. The mind that's not conditioned is originally unborn. What is conditioned doesn't exist. That is why there's no delusion. Though the years may creep ahead, mind itself can never age. This mind that's always just the same. Wonderful, marvellous, when you've searched and found at last, the one who will never grow old, I alone. The Pure Land, where one communes at peace, is here and now. It's not remote, millions and millions of leagues away. When someone tosses you a tea towel, catch it. Catch it nimbly with soft cotton, with the cotton of your skillful mind. Thank you very much.